Alright, how's it going, guys? So, we're here, and I have no idea what I was thinking and what the purpose of this was. And it's just annoying the absolute shit out of me right now because it keeps clicking. And after the work we did the other day to turn these things on and off properly, I don't think we need this clicker. So I'm getting rid of it. And we'll see if we actually need it later. But for right now, that clicker is gone. By the way, I ran out of sulfuric acid and out of hydrochloric acid because I was busy working with stuff over there and had the roaster off, so it just ran through everything we had. So now it's running like a madman trying to catch back up, which has made me think that we could be running this one for our hydrochloric acid if, well, one, we get rid of that oxygen because, well, there's way too damn much oxygen. So we're going to have to void out the oxygen. But also, if we come look at the tanks out here, I have 1,000 sulfuric, million sulfuric, and no hydrochloric. So I have plenty of sulfuric in there, but this just isn't able to keep up with how much we need. So how about if our... Well, no, that wouldn't work either. I was thinking that we could do a line off of our sulfuric acid, and that if our sulfuric acid was below the 1,000 here, that we would then run the hydrochloric with the oxygen and chlorine. But I really need to just set it to where it runs the same off of this one. To where if we're below that 1,500, it'll run both of them. I think, is what I need to do. Or maybe I need to do something a little more expansive. I don't know the right wording for it. But where basically I do an AND gate for if we're below... we could actually check this one too. Yeah, see, I've got very little sulfur dioxide over here, and it's going down. I need to get that roaster moved over here for the sulfur. But anyways, I could do one that if we're low on sulfur dioxide or we're low on sulfuric acid and low on this, it would turn that on. By the way, it's been raining all day and annoying the hell out of me. I need to get into forestry and make one of those rain things so it'll turn off once in a while. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a gas thing to void that excess oxygen, because unfortunately we just don't need all of that oxygen. And I don't have a way of using it for replication yet. So, since we're pulling it from the atmosphere anyways, I guess it's just nice that we put some back in. So let's make another one of these pressure valves, which I need 2 screws, a curved plate, and a regular plate. And 2 screws. Do I have any brass over here done up? I do. Might have to make some more soon. By the way, the 2 runs of stainless are done. I'm not sure if I got enough. I think I might have to run another batch here soon. Alright, so like that. And then it's screwdriver and wrench, and my wrench is soon to be on its way out. I can't believe I've made a titanium gold wrench and it's still about to die. I do way too much wrenching. Gotta stop for a steak break. Always time for a steak break. Alright, so we want to put this on out here. Oxygen. So that is our output right there. This is our input. We're going to put it right there. So that if our input from over yonder is full, it'll get rid of it. So now that should mean, yep, nice and empty. So we can go ahead and open that back up, and that'll let this run. And because that is able to run again, that means that this can run, so we can get rid of some of this ferric chloride, which we have way too much of. Which I'm thinking I might be better off letting that run for the moment. Just, we still have 2,800 to go through here. And, well, we're kind of full. But I need to figure out how I'm going to shut this off. And I'm thinking for right now, we're just going to hook it up to the same one that we have here. So I should be able to... And again, I really should have left more room back here for this. But, well, I'm an idiot and I didn't. So we have it going right through that block, right into that pipe. And so then I can take that out of there and just run it through here. Which means I gotta do the cover thing for every one of these pipes. Which is kind of annoying. But I only really need to get to this one. Because I want to put a shutter cover right there. And a controller cover there to open and close it. So... let me get the things we need around, and we'll get that done, and then hopefully we can actually get our Aquariga started today. So, be right back. Alright, I got my blank covers made. I've argued with Greg. So I guess it's time I can get back to work. Because, you know, day's not complete if I haven't argued with Greg yet. And we've got 64 and 28, which is like 92 of these. And I do believe I need 144. So, yes, I need to make up more stainless. And hey, look. Oh, no, it hasn't stopped raining. Damn it. Here, I thought it had stopped raining. Alright, so let's start getting through all of this mess here. So, covers that. I'm just going to make 6 to start with. Let's see. There's going to be 1 set, 2 set, 3 set. Actually, it looks like 4 sets. So let's make 2 more. And then switch half of them over. Alright, so these are the accept. So we're going to need 1 here. With that there. We're going to need 1 of those there. And we need a emit. If I can get to the top one, I can do it. Because you can go, you know what, this is just water. Why am I fighting? Stop being stupid. It's just water. You're not losing anything. We've got water coming out of strange places. Yeah, that's going to end up dumping in my inventory if I take out that pipe. But we are actually up 1. So if I take that out, I'm okay. So we need to get 1 on either side of that rubber pipe right there. This doesn't hold inventory. So I can take that out for a second. So we need accept, emit, accept, emit. Tank extender, and we need to make sure that it goes downward. Okay, that takes care of that. We can put that back. And now we can hook this up right here. There, and then we're going to need 1 there, but you're not going to let me do it. I'm going to have to take you out a second. Ugh, jump your fat ass up there. Alright, that takes care of that. Wrench that down there. So I should now have a signal running all the way down here, I think. The problem is we have it redirected into there, which means we can actually check this. Because, well, let me look at it real quick. So see, that's on right now. So that means we're not getting a signal through there because it's not turning it off. So we need to actually flip this because we need it going the opposite way on this one. So we should be able to do that, which will then send power through, and we'll open that up and let that run. So that should be all we need to do right there. And then when it gets a signal, it'll turn that off, which will in turn turn this one off. That should be what we need. Alright, so with that, you're out of sulfur dioxide, you're out of sulfur dioxide. Well, it's actually out of sulfur trioxide. Why are you out? This is still running. So I need to get this one moved. And I think we might just do that today, and we'll work on the Aquariga next time. So I want to get this moved out to here. But I need to figure out where my gas pipe is. So my closest gas pipe is here. So I could run it out to there. And it looks like we're running low on power again. I turned the cryo tower back on. That way we'd use up some power because I was full on hydrogen again. I think I may set up a redstone thing for that if we're full on hydrogen, it'll turn on the cryo tower. But once I get the gas turbine built, that won't be a problem. And since I'm always running around, I tend to notice it, so it's not a big deal for me to come up here and just give it a bit of a whack and turn it back off. Advantages of not having your head stuck in AE2 all day. You actually get around your factory and see what's going on. Alright, get this out of here, get this out of here. Not gonna need either of them, which means we're not gonna need that. Or that, and that's gonna make this area a little bit cleaner above my yeah, that stuff. Can I just please get out of here? I don't know why my dumbass thought it was a good idea to jump down there. Okay, you go back in there. That's not the right one. You're supposed to be brass. And the rose gold one goes up here. Ugh. In there. Okay. I need to stop dropping down into those things. And this thing is just doing the work. We've got 3,000 tetra that it needs to run. We've already ran 932 of them. This has nothing to run because I got to go do a mining trip, which we might get to this week. Depends on if I actually get the Aquariga set up. Because if we don't get that set up, I really don't need to do the mining trip. And I'm hoping to get it done. Alright, get rid of both of those because we don't need the oxygen over here. We can probably pull the oxygen off of what comes out of that room. We may not need to send it all the way through here. We definitely need to get some kind of roof over that. Because if we don't, Greg will blow this up because it's a heat machine. And heat machines go boom. Although I would like to say, since this is heat, the roaster should be able to work without overclocking. But for some reason, it doesn't. Alright, slate brick slabs. And we'll just grab some, what do we got in here? Basalt bricks. Andesite bricks. This will work. It doesn't really have to match the building it's attached to, right? It's a porch type thing. So what I'm thinking is we'll do, well, it's not going to blow up since it's not running. We'll put that there. And it's technically not the heat machine that blows up, it's the burning box, if I remember correctly. We're just going to put that right like that. And throw the sulfur in here. And then we're going to need one of these, a big pipe to go into there. But I'm thinking I can just do something along the lines of this. And we're not going to need that much room. So we can just do this for a roof over it. And that'll give it its own little shed here. And then just to make sure, I'm going to do this. Which I probably should do up there, but that gives us a nice little dry hallway right there. So we shouldn't have to worry about that. Now, where is my spade? So I can tear out this ground and get the piping ran. I still haven't quite decided how I'm getting the sulfur in there. That's a long way to run a pipe just for sulfur. Large rubber pipe, that'll work. Oh, I was looking for the... Dumbass, you're supposed to be getting the spade. Where the hell did I put my spade? I don't want to hear anybody complain about my organizational skills. My organizational skills are just fine. Where in the hell? I have no idea what I did with it. I thought I put it in this bag. But I don't see it. And it's not in my inventory. And it's not in there. And it's not in there. There it is. Got it. Found it. See, it was close to where I thought it was. Okay, so we want to go down right here. Which, let's do... That should be about low enough. Let's go one more. That'll work. That is almost perfect. Alright, so now I just got to run this straight across here. Ugh. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think 16. So let me go get these painted up, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, got my pipes, and I completely just realized I forgot something. Before I hook this thing up, I sat it one block too far back. I realized it when I walked and put that pipe in there. Because I have to have an oxygen pipe in the back of here. So we need to put this here instead. So we can have the oxygen pipe come in through the back. Which means I'm going to need another one of those pipes. But let's go ahead and get the gas pipe ran first. And then we'll hook up the oxygen. Where is my... There we go. So we need you to go here. come out through... Hello. I got one too damn many in there. Okay, can I get my head out of here, please? My head does not need to be filled with natural gas. There we go. Many will say it's already full of something else, so... We don't need natural gas. Anyways, that should get our natural gas out here, which it does. So now I'm going to have to make another large fluid pipe there. And our oxygen pipe is this one here. So we can run off of that one. If I can get this... Let's see here. That's the chlorine pipe. That's the oxygen pipe. So we need to run off of that pipe down into here. So put it here, I guess. And probably should use normal pipes. Are these small? Oh, they are small, so I guess it really doesn't matter. We'll have to see if that's going to make enough oxygen for this to run or not. We can do this. And we need to come off the bottom of there. Break that. And then, bloop. That'll take care of that. And then we just need to sneak my butt back here. Hook that in there. And now we should have oxygen coming in. Alright, let me go grab another large pipe for that. And then we can go ahead and hook it up. And I think I'll just throw like a box for now on here. I don't have another... I have a large steel pipe. And I have regular pipes. We're going to have to make a large rubber pipe. That's normal. We need large. And I don't have any rubber over here. Technically, it should be 6, right? Let's see if this works. Hey, it does. Beautiful. And I'm not going to worry about painting this one because it's going to be back here in this little box and we'll never have it anywhere else, so I don't see where it's necessary. Alright, so there. And did I not have... I don't see a shut the hell off on there. So let's get a shut the hell off on there. And we'll put a box right there. And I'll decide later if I want to actually move our sulfur over there, but for right now, I'm just going to take a couple stacks. This should give me plenty. And why did you not start up? How much oxygen do you need? Roaster, sulfur. Oh, you need 162. Yeah, you need a lot of oxygen. Alright, we may have to hook this up to the... Oh, you didn't shut off yet. Shut off. Yeah, that's not going to make enough even close running it off of that one. So I may actually need to hook this up over here. As much as I don't want to have to run that pipe. We might just have to do so. Even though it's not really that far. And let's see. We got anything down here in the way? I never know what I might have down here in the... Yeah, it looks like it's pretty well safe down here. Now we have this, but we can deal with that. Right there's where our natural gas comes in, so we can just hook this up right here. And just have it come right underneath there. Alright, give me a minute. I'm going to disconnect what I did over yonder. I'm going to disconnect it here. And then hook it back up over there as much as I didn't want to do it. So I'll be right back. Alright. Got it hooked up now. There we go. And I can put that back in there. And if we end up running out of oxygen, we can always run some over from our cryo tower. Because that is giving us oxygen as well, which we are currently just avoiding the absolute hell out of. So it won't be a problem. How are we doing over here on our sulfuric acid is still empty. We're actually filling up on our hydrochloric. Alright. And once we get this done, it should help with the sulfuric. Not that it's a big deal that we're low on sulfuric, because everything else that needs the sulfuric acid is fine. And this is turned off, which is good. And this has turned off as well, because that is closed. Beautiful. So that all works well. How are you doing? Oh, you look like you're good enough to run. Let's turn you on. And it looks like it's going to get just about full enough. We might end up running just a bit low on oxygen at some point, because it's not quite filling as much as it needs to. But natural gas is technically infinite at the moment. We're not using more than what we're capturing. So I'm not really worried if it... The only thing is it's going to shut off if it's too low. So I may go ahead and change this. Oops. I may go ahead and change this pipe out to a normal pipe instead of small and run that on over here. That way we have a big enough pipe, because I think, ain't that what we have in here? No, we have small in here, and that thing ran for quite a while without shutting off, so maybe we'll be okay. We'll see. But that means we are not getting to Aquariga today because, well, we ran for 35 minutes of me just decorating around here getting this stuff fixed. But we now have plenty of sulfur dioxide to make us some sulfuric acid, so we don't have to worry about that being full. And I will probably end up doing a... Yeah, see, it ended up getting empty on oxygen. I'll probably end up doing a thing on here to shut this off if our tank is too full. But we'll do that later. I'm not real worried about it at the moment. Right now, we just need tons of it. So, that'll be it for today. I've already got the mixer and everything made. So, we should be able to get busy now that we have our hydrochloric being made a bit better. We should be able to get in here and get this made on Wednesday. And I also want to redirect these pipes and move this down below. So, see you guys next time. Have a good one.